Hello friends, welcome to your own channel, Noiseless Investment. Here we decode a company based on the fundamentals, analysis and get to know if the company is worth our investment or not. Please note, I am not a SEBI registered advisor and these are my personal views based on the fundamentals of the stock. This video is for the educational purposes only. Please do your due diligence before investing. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get the useful information on a regular basis. The main purpose of this video is to mute the noise the operator creates and as a result the gullible retail investors fall prey to. The purpose is to beat the operator by our own acquired knowledge. So today we are going to do a fundamental analysis of Oberoi Realty. So this is the website of Oberoi Realty, as you can see, and we'll look into its very clean and crisp website they are having, and it specifies the flats or the properties they are actually selling. Now let's move on to the fundamental analysis of this company. If we go into the screener website and look into the Oberoi Realty, then we find that the current market price of Oberoi Realty is 1019, that is 1019 as of today, and it moved by 3.55% today. The current market cap of this company is 37,055 crores and the ROCE for this year is 16%. The ROCE for 3 years is average ROCE for 3 years is 12.8, and similarly average ROCE for 5 years is 12.5 and average ROCE for 10 years is 11.6. So it is oscillating in the range of 11.5 till 17% ROCE. And if we look into the ROE, that is the return on equity, then it is coming out to be 16.6 for this year. ROE for 3 years is 12.1, ROE for 5 years is 11.2, ROE for 10 years is 9.89, that is the average ROE for 10 years is 9.89. If we look into the debt which is there on this company, is debt to equity is coming out to be 0.32. So the debt is quite manageable, that is the company is not having a very huge debt on itself. If we look into the interest coverage ratio, it is 14, which is impressive. If we look into the current ratio, it is 3.7, which is also very nice, that the company is having surplus in its account. And if we look into the promoters holding, which is quite impressive, it is 67.7%. If we look into the FII's holding, it is 17.8% and the DII's holding is 12.1%. So FIIs, they have increased their holdings by 0.44% and the DIIs, they have reduced their holdings by 0.34%. So the promoters, they have not increased their stake in their company and in this quarter, and the pledged percentage is 0, which is absolutely good about this company. Now if we look into the sales growth CAGR, it is coming out to be 55.6%, and the profit growth CAGR for this year, it is coming out to be 81.6%. So if we look into the sales growth, that the sales growth for 3 years, that is the average CAGR for 3 year sales growth is 23.3%, and the profit growth for 3 years is 40%, which is good. And if we look into the profit growth for 5 years, it is 32.6, and if we look into the sales growth for 5 years CAGR, it is 27.1, which so the company operates in a sales CAGR of around 27 to 55%, and the profit growth CAGR for this company is 32.6 till 81.6%, which is absolutely good. Now if we look into the EPS, the earning per share of this company, it is coming out to be 52.4%, which is coming out to rupees 52.4. So one share of this company is creating 52 rupees for you in 1 year. And if we look into the EPS growth for 3 years, it is 40%. So every year it is adding 40% to your current value of shares that you have. The earning before interest and taxes is coming out to be 2,359 crores. And if we look into the dividend yield, it is 0.39%. The face value is 10. So the dividend yields and the dividend yield is based on the face value. Remember this. Okay. If we look into the PEG ratio, it is coming out to be 0.61%, which is extremely healthy because the company has got lots of chances to grow. Because it is less than 1, it has got fair chances of growth. If we look into the industry PE, it is 31.0 and the stock PE is 19.7. So it is cheaper than the industry. And if we look into the Altman Z score, so it is coming out to be 5.38, which means that the company is not going to get bankrupt. And if we look into the Piotrowski score, it is coming out to be 6. Ideally, the Piotrowski score should come out to be 9, and that is considered as a very good, financially, fundamentally good company. But nevertheless, even if it is lagging in certain areas, it is having plus points in some other areas as well. So if we look into return over 1 day, it is 3.55%. Return over 1 week is 3.88%, and return over 1 month is 3.26%. So the company is in uptrend. So the stock is uptrending. It is not in downtrend as of now. Here we look into the intrinsic value, which is coming out to be 1136. So let's check this with the other website that we have. And if we look into this, then Oberoi Realty. So we find that the average fair values for this stock is 1283.89. So the company still have to it has got the potential to move by 26.4%, and the uncertainty is low, which means that this website is thinking that this stock is actually going to move a bit higher by around 26.4%. If we look into the pros and cons of this company, then we find that it has got no cons as of now, but generally there are no companies that have got no cons. So here, apart from this, we find that revenue growth has been accelerating, trading at low PE ratio relative to near-term earning growth. Analysts predict the company will be profitable this year, profitable over the last 12 months. So the company is profitable over the last 12 months, which is a very good sign about this company. Now, let's let's compare this company with Godrej Properties. Okay, so Godrej Property is one such great company. Okay, and if I compare this with Godrej Properties or GMR Infra, let's compare with Godrej Properties only. So then we find that the market cap of Godrej Properties is 41,895. If we look into the current price, this 1507 is the current price of Godrej Properties. And if we look into the ROC, it is 6.56, though Godrej Properties is lagging behind Oberoi Realty in this ROC, return on capital employed. And if we look into the ROE, it is still lagging. So if we look into the average return on equity for 3 years, it is lagging. So average return on 5 years, it is lagging. So it is Oberoi Realty is outperforming Godrej Properties in all aspects. So if we look into the sales growth, it is 55.6%. It is 55.6%, and this one is 23.4%. So it is a good stock. that you can actually bet on, but please consider your financial advisor before investing in this stock. Now if we look into the peg ratio, even the peg ratio is good for this company when compared to Godrej Property. Now moving quickly on to the chart of Godrej Properties, Oberoi Realty, then we find that this is currently moving in this pattern. So it is forming a cup shaped pattern here. Okay, cup and handle pattern. And the thing is, like, the RSI suggests that the stock is extremely bullish, and it can surpass this level. If it will break this level of since it has already broken this level of 120, it is around 119. So if it will break this level, then it has got the potential to move till 1100, around 1090, and thereafter if it will break this level as well, then it has got potential to move till 1200. Okay, yeah, hopefully you like this analysis. Please let me know what exactly can be improved in this, and I'll be helpful. I'll be actually obliged to you for your help on this, and please guide me, because I have started this channel quite new, and the purpose of this video is to actually remove the noise that actually is created by the operator driven people. Thank you so much for your time, and have a great day. Thank you.